Greetings everyone, HairyHarpy speaking. In an era of poor video games being copy and pasted cardboard experiences and content forums as rampant as ever in this modern day, you might get a feeling of hopelessness and wonder if that spark once there in fun playing video games, and if you'll ever have such a tender gleam of joy ever again. But thankfully, you can find this through Grand Theft Auto 3. Now usually when you hear of GTA 3 through this pretentious attitude, it's always in the style of, this game was good for the time and was needed to advance the genre ahead. But not me. You see, most people view Grand Theft Auto as the modern day, with fancy cars and shooter mechanics, and see GTA 3 as no longer needed. But I see it for what it is, that being an arcade-style driving game with the ability to wreak havoc. The best thing I can compare it to is the Resident Evil 4 remake. The remake is excellent and changes lots of things about the gameplay, almost making it not look like the original whatsoever. And although the changes are good, that doesn't mean the original is bad. Most people see not being able to move while shooting as a setback, while negating the fact that it was a part of the core gameplay loop. Am I saying the remake is bad? No, but I'm saying the original must be understood first before spouting utter lies. And the sooner you come to accepting GTA 3 for how it is, the closer you can be to getting a kick out of it. Same goes for your character, Claude. You'll see people say that because he can't talk, most of the cutscenes are just people telling you what to do, and it kinda ruins the story, which could have been much better if he just spoke. It also makes him lose quite a lot of personality, which almost everyone in the Grand Theft Auto series has had. Not joking, some of the most personality you see out of Claude is him crouching down to see someone in a washroom stall. But I think this works well for the game overall. You'll get characters like CJ and Nico, who are meant to be morally gray. Meanwhile, you make them commit mass genocide for the hell of it, losing all of what made them compelling. Meanwhile with Claude, having no personality, he works well as a blank slate for the player to fit into. And after all, the GTA gameplay regardless is just following orders during a mission. Him also just being told to do stuff works pretty well. He's the guy that gets the things done, the can-do man, the dude who can do. And a whole other story is how you view Liberty City. Lots of people have been seeing it for its uncanny undertones or for the jazzy theme song. And although I see what others mean, I can't help but view it as a beautiful, living, breathing city. Almost like a movie, with its radio stations playing behind a cruise down the bridge from Portland to Staunton Island, while listening to Forever by Lucy on Lips 106, or getting chased by cops with Push It to the Limit from Scarface on Flash FM, or stealing a car to get to the next mission while switching the radio to MSX FM. And it might be just me, but the reason I dig K-Jaw Radio is mainly because it reminds me of gorillas. And similarly to a movie, it's only as real as you want it to be. I can watch Star Wars from episode 1 to 6 and see it as an incredible world of many tales to tell, or as an incredibly told narrative passing many generations. Both are good views, but very different. While watching a movie, it's you who decides whether to choose to believe or think of how many people would have been on set at that time. And lastly, you need to face the times of challenging gameplay. Most people these days would give up a game for being too hard, needing an easy mode. And it's not that the game should be more reasonable, it's that you weren't willing to put it all into the mission. People talk about Bomb to Base Act 2 as a hard level, but for me, It was always a walk in the park. You just gotta shoot the guys starting from the left, then to the right. It needs will, it needs determination, and it needs gut to beat GTA 3. It's not like you can just keep playing and wait for the victory to come to you. You need to take the victory all on your own. And something I've found with this game is that it shares a lot of resemblances to the city of Winnipeg, which has a real personal touch to me, because I can almost feel the areas in Portland feel less gloomy but more comfortable. Everyone talks about this place being gloomy, while I can only just see it as comforting, warm, and home. It's as if I can see these areas down the street in real life and not think that much of it, which I don't believe I've ever gotten for a game before, making Grand Theft Auto 3 almost one of a kind through my eyes. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it all the way, then thank you a lot. I haven't been working as much on my channel as I'd wish to. I've been busy also managing my new Instagram as well. And I'm not sure on how well a video of GTA 3 will do as of making this, so I'm hoping you enjoyed it and may give Grand Theft Auto 3 a chance as its own identity.